All right, let's take a look at our assist of the game presented by State Farm.
Woo, I'm fired up to see this dish one more time. It's always great to see your two guards share the wealth.
Not just playing selflessly, but also making a smart decision with the ball.
And with these teams locked in a very close contest, this fourth quarter promises to be a good one. On the court for the Lakers to start the fourth. They've got James. Kobe Bryant is out there with Johnson. And it's Worthy in at the 4.
They've been dominating the boards tonight, yet it's still a close game.
Here's Wade to take the lead. LeBron with the rebound. The Lakers in the lead to the paint. Rebound Miami. Galloway's got his 16th rebound on the night. Pass to Jenkins. Right wing. Here's the captain. Covered by Bryant. Clock at 6. Here's the captain to the middle. Here's Galloway. And unable to get the go-ahead bucket there. And for the Lakers, they're shooting the ball at 48% so far. And it's James with the jam.
Roll back that clock. LeBron, the king, still reigns.
There's the drive.
He is torching a defense that simply has no answers for him.
Fourth quarter now. We're about a minute and a half in. Pass to Bryant. The 3. And Galloway pulls it down. Galloway's got his 18th rebound here tonight. All over the place. And we're about 2 minutes into the fourth now. Here's Jenkins. To take the lead. Oh, and Johnson with a block. And he's able to get it back. And there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. The Heat making it. A switch here. Brooks is checked in. Here's West. James outside. Puts up a 3. Rebound Miami.
Locking the arc down. Defense knows it's on them to scare off those shots.
Pass to Brooks. Here's Galloway. Check by James. And here's Johnson. Around 3 minutes gone here in the fourth. Here's Worthy. To the paint. Johnson passes to James. LeBron gets the bucket inside.
In the paint, LeBron James is capable of running right over the defender. That is athletic.
Pass to Brooks. With the drive. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Personal foul. First team foul. Now at the line.
That one's off. So both teams making some changes here. And the second free throw is good.
And they need to play good defense here. That trip to the line helped and hurt.
Here's West. He's guarded by Martin. Got a hand on it. Brooks outside. And he goes in for the dunk.
Woo! His energy is unmatched.
And all of a sudden, that man was just on the other end. Wow.
Outside Johnson. Here's West. He's guarded by Martin. Unloads from 13. And they pick up 2. And the Lakers lead by 2.
They're going old school out there now, working the mid-range part of the floor.
Martin, powered down with both hands.
And you have to love it. The floor general taking things into his own hands.
Just the aggression they're looking for, man.
No doubt. That's the kind of play that can energize the whole team, and they will take it in a close game like this.
Now, here is James. Miami grabs the miss. Jenkins has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Martin inside. There's a screen to take the lead. Jenkins misses. Los Angeles has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the 4th quarter. Here's West. He's guarded by Martin. And it's blocked by Martin. Out of bounds. It'll be Miami's ball.
Substitution on the court.
For Miami, they've gotten 3 of 8 shot attempts to find the net here in the 4th quarter. Pass to the captain. Doncic against Martin. Here's Galloway. And he jams it after taking the nice feed on the run.
They were totally in sync on that play. Targeted the pass beautifully.
Now James. And here's Doncic. He's guarded by Martin.
Foul. Number 7. Second personal foul. First team foul. Lakers substitution. Number 42, James.
Doncic outside. Pass to Jay. Fires the 3. And once again, off the mark by Los Angeles. The Heat have gotten 4 of 9 shots to go in during this 4th quarter. Counted from distance. And now a 5-point Miami lead.
He knocked one deep ball in the first half, but you start to get the feeling he's finding his rhythm out there now.
Outside Johnson. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, they're playing catch-up at this point, but they've done a nice job at the free throw line here in the second half.
All right, a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for Miami.
Wow, they're moving the ball around so well, guys. Quick passes, letting the next guy do the work if you don't have a look.
Another thing they're doing well tonight is shooting from long distance. All game long, they've been finding openings at the perimeter.
Now here's Doncic. And he lobs it up to the rim. Oh, it's stolen. Inside, here's the captain. And he goes up strong with a one-handed jam.
Got to give him credit for jumping on the ball and making the most at the other end.
Boy, inexcusable at this point of the game. They got to be more composed in these moments.
An important 2 points, not just on the scoreboard, but also for a little bit of momentum.
Here's Martin, after the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago. To the left wing, here's Jenkins. And he sinks that one, hitting the back of the rim on the way in. And the Heat lead by 5.
Being opportunistic, just taking what the defense allows.
Yeah, if they aren't going to take away his space from mid-range, he's going to continue to shoot it.
Johnson passes to Doncic. Now here's O'Neal. Just 5 to shoot. And it's Martin with the rebound. Miami leading by 5. The rebound by Jay. Jay's got a rebound number 12 here already in the game.
And just unable to get anything going tonight. I mean, his teammates have really bailed him out. And this is just typical of him. Always making an impact at crucial moments in the game.
And his team needs every bit of his production if they want to pull this one out. It is neck and neck here in the final period.
So it's Miami now. After the Lakers picking up a basket just moments ago.
He's been so effective down the stretch, capitalizing on all his opportunities.
Doncic against Martin. Doncic outside. Oh, Luka playing grown man ball inside.
And their offense tonight is Luka, and more Luka. When he's on, it's an opponent's worst nightmare.
Martin outside to the wing, right side. No good from outside. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Johnson. Screen by O'Neal to tie it up. And Johnson is good for 3.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
The Heat have gotten 8 of 15 during the fourth quarter. Out left to the wing. From downtown, it's rebounded by Los Angeles. O'Neal's got 11 rebounds in the game. Pass to Worthy to take the lead. Jenkins with a rebound. Jenkins has got rebound number 8 now. Here's the teardrop. Rebound by the Lakers. Left side O'Neal. The kick out to Johnson. And here's Doncic. And again, it's the Lakers.
Some players shrink when the pressure's on, but he lives for these moments.
Miami has gone 1 for 5 shooting from the arc here in the fourth. They set the screen. Pass to Martin. Shot to stop the run. Sinks the tray. Martin's got 9 points now in the second half. Oh, this one has turned into an absolute nail-biter.
Yeah, at this point, you almost expect it to come down to the last possession.
And we've got a timeout called by J.J. Redick. He is not messing around, calling them into the huddle. And Los Angeles making a change here. Bryant's checked in, and let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
I was able to listen in on what J.J. Redick was going over with his team. He lit into them over their transition defense. He said, quote, "Enough is enough. Get back on D. We have to slow them down. The discrepancy in fast break points is eating at him. We'll see how they respond."
And Allie, thank you for that. Martin against Doncic. Snatched away. Here's Jenkins, covered by Bryant. Pass to Galloway. 5 on the clock. Blocked! And he stays with it. The Lakers trail. Bryant left side. Doncic on the wing. He's guarded by Martin. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And this team's offensive catalyst, Doncic puts pressure on the defense every possession.
First free throw is good, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
When it's this close, he's exactly who they want at the stripe.
Here's the captain, covered by Bryant. Here's the captain, tipped. Here's Galloway. Oh, sinks it after the cagey pump fake. Nice. Galloway's gotten 4 this quarter.
And just an important bucket down the stretch. This is when his focus becomes razor sharp.
The deeper into crunch time we get, the harder he's going to work on that offensive glass.
Now here's Doncic. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And you can't let Doncic get this type of positioning, because then you're pretty much forced to foul him.
And Eric Spoelstra decides to call timeout. The pressure is on, and he's got a plan to share with his guys. James is checked in for Johnson. He drops the first one, and that ties this game up. And so he's good on both free throws, and that gives him a lead.
Certainly some pressure on those free throws, but he still delivered.
Here's the captain. Check by James. On the take, the captain. Pass to Galloway. He connects!
Great to see guys who don't back down under pressure.
He knew what they needed here. determined to deliver.
Now here's Doncic. Pass to Bryant. Count it! 32 seconds left in the final quarter. There's a screen. Here's Martin, and he drives in. Good work defensively by James. Here are the Lakers with the ball. Doncic outside. And so they foul intentionally.
Yeah, just trying to keep this game alive. Not a bad foul right there.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now for the second. And the second of two is good. And that'll put him up 2. And so it's Eric Spoelstra with the timeout here. And Coach didn't want to take any chances in this situation, which is why he called the TO. All right, thoughts on what Coach is going to do here?
A chance to tie it up here.
And you also have to wonder if they'll try for a 3. But they'll probably try for a 2, but if something opens up outside, I doubt that they will hesitate to take it.
And so it's the Lakers who scrape by with the win. And this was an emotional win for them. Allie, thank you as always. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
It's time for the NBA, live on 2K Sports. This is Kevin Harlan with Hall of Famer Doris Burke and Greg Anthony, giving us the rundown from the sideline courtside, David Aldridge. Now we get a chance to check out the standings out west. Already we're in December. You look at the Mavericks. They're still struggling, trying to string something together, getting a lot of wins. The competition, though, so tough.
And right now for Dallas, they've gotten off to the kind of start teams just dread. They've already dug a nice hole for themselves.
They do have the talent necessary to get it turned around quickly. They won't want to wait too much longer to do it, but they can still make it a productive season.
So with Rodman on the bench, here's the group that Billy Donovan has on the floor. They've got Pippen. Jordan is out there with Rose. Then there's Gasol. And it's Gilmore in at the 5 down low. And for Dallas, Irving on the wing along with Johnson. Nowitzki is out there with Davis, and it's Hardaway in at point. In this early bit of the season, Greg, how important are team goals?
Well, Kevin, you have to be working towards something, whether it's a specific rank or a record. Early goals help you define your team for the season ahead.
This guy, a tough cover for any defender. Creative and assertive scoring the ball.
Outside Pippen. Bulls moving the ball around. Rose, that's good.
And Rose continuing to hone that jump shot. That's where he can take his game to the next level.
Nowitzki outside. Davis with a screen on Gasol. Nowitzki for 3. It's all in by the Bulls. And this matchup with Dallas, it's their first meeting of the season.
And you have to love it when there's a matchup like this. Two teams that are at the top of their respective conferences going at it.
And the fact that they split their two meetings last season. Does one try to get a leg up?
5 to shoot. And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blown.
A truly skillful 7-footer. Pau Gasol doesn't just rely on his size to beat others to buckets and boards. There's a finesse to his game most big men don't possess.
And he knocks down the first one. And when you talk to people about the Bulls, GA, Michael Jordan's shadow still looms large over this team and organization.
And Kevin, they haven't won a championship before or since he was in Chicago. They've had plenty of good players, Derrick Rose and MVP, Jimmy Butler as well, but the results haven't been there.
Gasol hits them both.
This is what makes him a challenge to stop. He will beat you from the floor, and he can also beat you from the line.
Thompson outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Davis with a screen on Gasol. Nowitzki, no good. Jordan looking it over. And Davis sends it back.
What a play by Davis. You think you can get it over me? Nuh-uh, not on my watch.
A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And making a statement right away, letting them know they won't get any easy ones when he's around.
Just around a minute and a half into the first quarter. Here's Jordan. It's rebounded by Dallas. Outside Irving. Loads it up for Davis. It's intercepted. To the middle. Hardaway with the steal. Pass to Davis. In transition, here come the Bulls. The shot's good from Jordan.
Yeah, Jordan just glides up the court. It's kind of deceptive. Doesn't look like he's running as fast as he really is.
Nowitzki against Gasol. Dallas again turning it over. And let's check out a breakdown looking at some of the stats for Michael Jordan.
In the last 5 games, you can see the trend upwards for effective field goal percentage. And it shows you how confident he's playing right now.
For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against the Trailblazers in Portland.
Yeah, facing that hostile crowd, they've just found a way to kind of tune out the noise and focus on the game.
Well, the best way to silence a crowd is with your offensive game. Those fans got quiet in a hurry when the buckets started raining down.
Gasol. Good work defensively by Nowitzki.
Never easy to stop this guy at the rim, but that is a beautiful contest right there.
And here in the first, about 3 minutes in, cranes it from beyond the arc.
Now Dirk is going to finish his career as one of the best scorers in the history of the game.
Pippen outside. Back to Jordan. And denied. He sends it right off the glass.
Well, this has not been a quarter to remember for this guy. He looks completely flustered.
And good that time.
Well, incredible looking shot down in the paint. Nowitzki making it look so easy right now.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. And coach has decided they need a moment to talk things over.
a chance to check out the stats for Davis. The last 10 games, he has been on a heck of a run. He's averaging 15 points a game, 9 rebounds, and 2 assists. And you talk about defensive presence, he's the real difference maker on that end.
Yeah, he's always somewhere around the ball, finding ways to help his team by shutting down the opponents.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Pippen, the pass to Gasol. He gets it in there.
And we rave about Powell's touch, but how about his toughness, willing to just go to battle inside?
Thompson outside. Pass to Nowitzki. Davis sets a screen. Nowitzki, no good. And it's Rose with the ball for the Chicago Bulls. Jordan. The shot is good. It's his second bucket in 5 tries.
And what you like there, Jordan never looks like he's rushing. Makes quick, solid decisions.
Nowitzki outside. That drops and it comes off the assist from Hardaway. Nowitzki's got 8.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Pass to Gilmore. Outside Gasol. Michael Jordan on the wing. 5 on the clock. And the rebound goes to the Mavericks. They defeated the Pelicans in their last game.
Yeah, proficiency from range, away from home, much easier said than done. They played a terrific ball game.
And I think it was clear that their plan was to attack from the three-point line, and it worked to perfection.
Shoot 2. Ties it up, and this next one could give them the lead.
His contemporaries will say this. Klay Thompson's shooting stroke is as pure as it gets.
Mavericks making a switch here. Terry's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Rodman, he's checked in for Gasol. And the free throw is good, now leading by 1.
Well, this guy has multiple ways to get to the free throw line, and boy, has his stroke been on the money.
Jordan kicks to Rose. That drops, and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Rose has got his second bucket.
Well, that's about effort, carving space for the interior look. And one attribute we'll always talk about with Rose is the heart that he plays with.
Now here's Terry, coming off a stellar performance against New Orleans. Pass to Nowitzki. Nowitzki draws the double. Thompson passes to Nowitzki. Terry with it. He's covered by Rose. Nowitzki for 3. Nailed from three-point land. Nowitzki's got 11.
What an aggressive mindset in this period. He's starting to take over.
Pippen, the pass to Rose. Here's Gilmore. He's guarded by Davis. Pass to Jordan. Takes it inside. And that one drops for him. He's got 6.
The defense not putting up any fight on the inside. They've allowed 10 straight points in the paint.
Terry, the pass to Nowitzki. On the wing, Irving. Nowitzki sets a screen for Irving. And no good, his first shot of the night, missing.
That's a shot he makes with regularity, but that time the defense up to the challenge.
Rose kicks to Pippen. Rodman with a screen on Thompson. And Jordan has it in the corner. Gilmore passes to Jordan. Puts up a deep 3. It's hauled in by Nowitzki. The Mavericks have gone 5 of 9 from the field here in the first. Irving against Jordan. Pass to Terry. Thompson outside. Nowitzki outside. And it's blocked. Out to the right wing. Rose passes to Jordan. Rejected by Nowitzki.
Just great anticipation from Dirk, playing his cards right on the defensive end, comes through with the rejection.
And off the prior, and in it goes.
Well, the coach loves this kind of ball movement. Anytime you create something inside the free throw line, you know it's a good look.
Chicago's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Greg, you love this topic more than anyone. When you think about the best ball handlers of all time, where does Kyrie Irving rank on your list?
Well, you know, I think, Kevin, he's at the very top. I've never seen anyone else pull off some of the things he does. Certainly makes a strong case for the best ever.
Dallas making a switch here. Chandler's checked in, and Chicago also making a switch. Gordon's checked in. Good, and he makes his first shot of the game.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Mavericks have gotten 6 of 11 shots to go down so far. Pretty nice shooting. Terry finds Irving, takes a 3. Good on the triple. Irving's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, that's too good a look to give him from behind the arc.
Gordon against Irving. To the inside, Gilmore, and he caught that pass in full stride on his way to the big slam.
Well, known for being a terrific passer, he shows you right there. Case in point.
Terry against Rose. Nice shot by Terry.
And this game already taking shape as an offensive battle.
Well, the fans love it. Coaches may not like the lack of defense, but boy, the rules promote scoring, no doubt.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
And how sweet a play was that?
As sweet as it gets, an exquisite pass to set up the powerful alley-oop dunk. Now, here is Irving. 9 points last game. Lets it go from deep. Rebounded by Rodman. Chicago trailing here. Gordon for 3. Here's Jordan. Rejected by Nowitzki.
And Dirk has always been a bit underrated defensively. Superb length to contest and block shots.
And we got to take a second look to admire that outstanding block.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
A different look for Dallas. Davis is checked in for Nowitzki, and it's Najee Marshall in for Thompson. Joakim Noah is checked in for the Bulls. Pippen comes in for Michael Jordan. Here's Rose. He picked up 21 points in their last win against Portland. And the ball travels out of bounds. It was last touched by Rose. Dallas making a switch here. Spencer's checked in.
Jalen Spencer.
And it's Irving with the ball for Dallas. Down low, here's Chandler. And no good that time. Great defense that time from Noah. And the bucket is good. Three-point play chance here for him.
First personal foul.
And I like what the defense is thinking here, but Pippen gets physical inside and insists on getting to his shot.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Bulls.
I like how they've worked the ball inside, getting looks closer in there, and that really helps your offense.
And the other thing that's working for them tonight, getting out into the open floor. A lot of the damage coming in transition.
Free throw good from Pippen.
And what doesn't Scottie Pippen do? A very polished defender who can also rain buckets down from wherever. Whenever Scottie's on the floor, he is making trouble for you.
He gets that one.
Well, efficiency is everything, right? So far in this one, this guy has been on the money.
Terry against Rose. Gordon with the screen for Rose. Top of the key, Noah. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And taking a look here at some numbers from Kyrie Irving. This past month, he's really set himself apart, averaging about 19 points, 5 assists, and 3 rebounds. And most important of all is his passing. He's a terrific distributor in their offense.
But certainly one of his best attributes, creating offense even when it looks like there's nothing there.
And the first one drops.
What I love about Joakim Noah is how fierce a competitor he has been throughout the course of his career. And he's an outstanding passer as well.
P.J. Washington, he's checked in for Kyrie Irving. Kobe White, he's checked in for the Bulls. And he can't hit the second.
A versatile player. Noah scores, he rebounds, passes, and defends at a high level.
It's Terry outside. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Gordon deciding where to go with it. Rodman finds White. Rodman sets the screen for White. Back to Rodman. Pass to White. Shot clock at 5. Here's Pippen. A rebound by Washington. The Mavericks trailing. Terry in the corner. Loads it up for Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
White against Terry. Rodman up top. Rodman sets the screen for Gordon. And there's the try. Now we have a moment to see the best rebounding teams in the league. Number 1, the Bulls.
They are tenacious when it comes to attacking the backboard. Physical, smart, and determined. No surprise to see them at the top of the ranking.
First one falls for him. Josh Giddey's checked in for White. And Gordon drops them both. Dallas has gone 4 of 8 on their three-point attempts, doing a lot of work from way outside here in the first quarter. And play stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Well, a bit reckless right there. That's a second foul, and he can't afford to pick up a third.
Kyrie Irving, he's checked in for Anthony Davis. And Chicago also making a switch. Ball's checked in for Josh Giddey. Chicago leading. Pass to Noah. into the paint. He's looking for Gordon. He finds him. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Gordon's got 6 points.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Terry kicks to Chandler. Nobody near Irving. Buries it from three-point range. Irving's got the game tied up here for the Mavs.
Shots are just flowing for him right now, having a really strong quarter.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Inside. First trip to the line for him here.
Gotta admire what he's been able to do at the free throw line this season. How about over 90%?
Shoot 2.
The first one falls. Both free throws good for Irving. What a performance for Kyrie Irving. He has been the story for the Mavericks. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter, and we'll see what happens here in the second. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Dallas.
Absolutely dialed in from beyond the arc so far in this one. The defense is surrendering the long-range shot here early on.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
Greg, every year, injuries are a huge factor in shaping the title race. And I'm guessing that teams should probably put more of a premium on durability. What do you think?
Well, Kevin, I think all GMs take that into account. A team wants to be confident it'll have a stable roster over the course of a long season.
So with Nowitzki sitting on the bench, here's the 5 for Jason Kidd right now. Washington out there with Davis. And there's Terry, and it's Chandler, and it's Marshall in at the shooting guard. Here's Noah, following the basket by Anthony Davis. Noah with a screen on Terry. Here's White. And the 3-ball is good.
And you have got to honor White on the perimeter. Once he gets comfortable from there, it's going to be bad news for the defense.
Now here's Terry. Pass to Marshall. And here is Davis. And it's going to be out of bounds. The Bulls will take it. And a chance now to take a look at the schedule for the Chicago Bulls. On Wednesday, they'll go back home and they'll be hosting the Detroit Pistons. Then on Friday, they'll be matching up against Gordon Hayward and the Milwaukee Bucks.
And they've been nothing short of spectacular at home this season. And given how hot they've been coming into this homestand, I expect them to continue the momentum.
And the Mavericks making a change here. Spencer's checked in. Rodman sets the screen for Gordon. Chandler with the block.
And how about the basketball IQ of Chandler? Just knows exactly when to sky and commit to blocking shots. Not pretty. You just got to shake off a miss like that.
White against Terry. White looking around. Over Terry. That's in. He's got 2 made now, and he's shooting 2 for 3.
Beautiful touch there. Give White these types of looks consistently, and he's going to make you pay.
Outside Terry. Joakim Noah grabs the miss.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
Washington against Pippen. Outside Gordon. Shot clock at 6. And Pippen slams it in.
And how about the incredible timing on that alley-oop?
He absolutely hammered it down. Mavericks trail by 3. And here in the second quarter of action with a hair under 2.5 minutes played so far. A nice shot by Spencer.
Oh, good vision from Terry. Able to find an open teammate there for the deuce.
Outside White. Gordon, the pass to Noah. Pippen outside. Trying to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark. For Dallas, they've gone 2 of 4 shooting the ball here in the second. Terry against White. Terry with a screen on Gordon. Here's Spencer. Cranes the three-pointer. And it's a 3-point Dallas lead.
Well, after a less than stellar start in the first quarter, you like to see that shot go down.
It's White on the wing. Terry covering. And White kicks it to Noah. Chandler with the block.
Now, this is a guy who's always been able to get off the floor quickly, and Chandler gets all of that shot attempt right there.
And the foul on Jason Terry. That is his first foul of the game.
Yeah, way to get there first and be willing to absorb the contact.
Tim Hardaway is checked in for Dallas. And the Bulls making a change also. Gasol's checked in. Pass to Pippen. Pippen sets a screen for Gasol. Now Noah. Outside Gordon. A floater. Good, and a nice assist from Noah. Gordon's got 8 points.
And this is why you can run your offense through Joakim Noah, one of the best passing bigs in the league.
Hardaway is screen on Rodman. And here's Washington outside. It's rebounded by Noah. Noah's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pippen kicks to Gordon. In the hoop for his 4th field goal. 4 for 7 shooting and looking for more.
They are just killing them on the interior.
Hardaway with him. And it's Gordon picking him up. Outside, Davis. Washington passes to Hardaway. Chandler with a screen for Hardaway. Over Gordon. And Hardaway gets it to go. Hardaway has got his first bucket in this one.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Gasol finds Noah. The Bulls need to get a shot off here. Pippen misses. The Mavericks have gone 4 of 7 from the field in this second quarter so far. From 11 feet away, no good off the back of the rim. Bulls have gotten exactly half their shots to go down here in the second, 5 of 10. Left side Gasol. Back to Pippen. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Davis against Rodman. In the corner, it's Gordon. Shoots over Washington. And it's Gordon, that time on the assist from Rodman. Rodman's got 3 assists now in this one. And it's Terry with the ball for the Dallas Mavericks. They trail by 1. They host the Clippers after this game. And that will be the middle game of this 3-game homestand. He's off on that one. Good D by Gasol. Pippen feeling it out a bit. Noah the screen. To the paint. Here's Gordon. That's the 6th make from the field. He's taken 9 shots and missed but 3.
Just impressed with the teamwork out there, setting the table for one another.
And Jason Kidd is called timeout. He's going to have a discussion here on the sideline.
And he could tell his guys were dragging a little bit, calling timeout to kind of let them catch their breath.
checked in for the Mavericks. Kyrie Irving comes in for P.J. Washington. Chicago also making some changes. Jordan, he's checked in for Rodman. And Derrick Rose is subbed in for Pippen. Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. Good on the shot. Nowitzki's got 13 points.
Yeah, does it again. Dirk teaching a class tonight on the art of scoring.
Outside, Gasol. Here's Rose. Bank shot. No good. Dallas has gone 2 of 4 from three-point range so far in the second quarter. Out to Chandler. Hardaway against Gordon. Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. Jordan right side. Here's Gasol, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. Well, games so often come down to free throws, and when that's the case, these are the players you want at the line. The best free throw shooting 2 guards in the NBA. You look at Jordan, second in the NBA, so great from the line.
We've gotten used to seeing a lot of terrific free throw shooters from the 2-guard ranks, but even so, it shouldn't take away from what these players have been able to do up there.
You know, that's a very steady bunch at the line, no doubt about that. In any kind of clutch situation, if it's one of those players shooting the big free throw, you can be sure he's going to come through.
So after making the first, he goes 1 for 2. Dallas has gone downtown 13 times in this game, and they're just over 50%, 7 of 13 on threes. Hardaway goes in, and he uses the glass on the layup. Hardaway has got 4 this quarter.
I mean, he makes plays like that in his sleep. The game is just far too easy.
Ben Gordon on the wing. Pops it up for Jordan, and slam dunk by Jordan.
Yeah, it's like he just keeps going up and up. Limitless vertical for MJ.
Hardaway passes to Nowitzki. Good, and the assist goes to Hardaway. Hardaway has got 5 assists in the game.
Coming off a big game, his confidence couldn't be higher, and coach knows it.
Well, the best players to me deliver night after night after night. So as long as he's hot, keep riding it.
Now, here's Jordan. A 29-point game for him in the win against Portland.
And his rebounding was solid in that effort as well. He did a lot of work on the glass. All around, just his effort level was off the charts.
Now, here's Nowitzki following the miss by Derrick Rose. Down low, here's Irving. And Jordan sends it back.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Now, here's Noah. He's averaging around 5.5 points a game. Here's the teardrop. This one for 3. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Jordan. Rose has got 10.
Well, they're winning largely because of this guy's play. He has been sensational.
Rose against Terry. It's through for a second basket. He's now 2 for 6.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
And the timeout called here by Billy Donovan. He wants to talk to his guys.
And sometimes from the outside, not always clear what led a coach to call for a timeout.
And as you know, it's what comes after that gives you some sense of what has changed.
You know what to do. Show us your move! That's the way! Let's see it! Ooh!
different look for Dallas. Davis comes in for Chandler. And it's Klay Thompson in for Jason Terry. And the Bulls making a change here. Here's Gordon, and it's Gordon finishing it off.
Those plays can make a difference in a game like this.
Well, you know it's going to fire up, Greg, everybody on that bench.
Well, credit him for going for it, not settling, saying, I'm going to attack. He started the game scorching the Nets from deep. 3 triples in the first period, but none here in the second.
Pippen finds Rose. Score the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
What an effective, efficient offensive possession. They'd love to get that shot every trip down the floor.
Now here is Hardaway. He's coming off a 10-point game against New Orleans. Thompson against Pippen. 6 to shoot. Davis setting the pick for Hardaway. And a miss there on the triple.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Thompson against Pippen. Outside Rose. Gasol, a screen on Hardaway. And there's Gasol. That's good on the assist by Rose. Gasol's got the lead up to 7 now for the Bulls. And so it's Irving. He brings it up for the Mavericks. Outside Hardaway. Nowitzki sets a screen for Hardaway. Bangs home the trifecta. Hardaway has got 7 now in this quarter. The Bulls leading by 4. Pippen outside. Back to Rose. Gordon with no one around.